Welcome back to the channel, Ninjas. F- here with F-TV. Our topic today is TMNT Tactical Takedown, the so-called first ever TMNT turn-based beat-em-up. This game has currently only been announced for PC, and a demo is available due to Steam Next Fest. So I played it, beat it in about 2 hours. Here are my impressions. First off, I am quite terrible at tactical games, but I really enjoy the genre, so I went in trepidatiously but optimistic. Once outside the tutorial and in full control of Michelangelo, I realized the game was hard. I died 3 times in his street stage, but later realized that the issue was me, not the game. Let's back up a bit. Graphically, this game looks alright. The characters and stages are represented as dioramas, so there isn't a ton of detail to be found. Cutscenes are purely text-based with still 2D pictures that look a little flat. I mean, the art style is fine, it just doesn't have any oomph, at least in-game. Being a tactical turn-based game, you take turns with a computer. You have 6 ability points, and various actions you can spend those points on, from simply moving to kicking, jumping, throwing range items, and so on and so forth. Some actions require more than 1 point, so pay attention to that. Additionally, if an ability KOs an opponent, it may give a buff, like evasion, which guarantees the next attack to miss, or increased attack power. The goal, of course, is to reach the end of the stage, which is constantly changing and is both an opponent and an ally. See, stages have hazards and hard edges. So someone like Mikey can freeze enemies in place and cause them to get hit by oncoming traffic. In Donatello's sewer stage, poison is your reward for wading through the waste. Those hard edges we mentioned earlier, each turtle can knock an enemy back a space, and if used in tandem with these hard edges, will instantly KO an opponent. Using the stage to your advantage is the key to victory. And that is the only advantage you'll get, because the game will load the screen with enemies and there's no other turtle to help you. It's one versus many here, so you'll really need to think about your next move. Raph, for example, gets an ability point every KO, and combined with his Cowabunga AoE, can easily take out a group of enemies. Donatello has increased range, so he can hit multiple enemies with various abilities while utilizing gadgets like shock traps for continuous damage. Leonardo was my least favorite turtle to play as he lacks solid defensive options to keep from being surrounded. In the full game, you'll be able to edit your loadout, so switching out abilities to your liking will be an important key to victory. Another tip is to not worry about defeating every single enemy on screen. As I mentioned before, there are many. Instead, look at how many is required in the top right corner before the game moves on to the next part. This will save you untold retries, which is important because some of these levels are long. Overall, I enjoyed my time with the game. The game is absolutely not every ninja's cup of tea, and will probably not sell very well, sadly. The tactical RPG genre is already incredibly niche to begin with, and I just don't see this game breaking into any top sales charts. The small slice of what I played was solid, but I'd be very wary spending anything more than $30 on this. And even that price point honestly is stretching my love of the IP. How do you feel about the game? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, take it easy, and see you next time.